So this week's Real Animals adventure has me in Pinellas County, Florida. I am in beautiful Safety Harbor, Florida. And I'll tell you, Safety Harbor, Florida to me is just an absolute hidden gem. Not a lot of people talk about it, but it is a very, very special place. I'm getting to fish with my good friend, Captain Mikey Rogal, one of my favorite local guys here. Fishes a lot of my events, spends a lot of time on the water. Just a really, really great charter captain, born and raised in the Safety Harbor area. So I am really, really looking forward to today's adventure. Hey gang, today I am in Pinellas County, Florida, kind of my home waters, getting to fish with this guy right here out of Safety Harbor City Marina. This is Captain Mikey Rogal, dear friend of mine. I am like super excited to get you and I on the water fishing together.
I'm fired up too, the bite's been good.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I just can't wait. This guy's really, really, really fishy, and you're gonna get to see it all. I cannot wait to see what the good Lord gives us. Oh boy, that was a cool eat, dude.
Yeah, it was.
I watched that whole thing go down. That was really cool. Great cast, Michael.
We saw him over there, Mike.
Yeah. Atta boy.
Pretty fish too.
Yeah, really bronze it looks like.
Yeah, I'll get him up on the bow. If he wants to come that way for us.
Yeah, he might have a mind of his own, big guy.
Yep.
You can try. Nice red dog. Circle hook, right in the corner of the mouth.
Right in the button. That's why you gotta love him.
Mustad doing his job. Nice fish, pretty like you said. Look at that back. Bronze, gorgeous fish. That one was aggressive.
Yeah.
Huh, we've been on some fish that have been a little stingy here this morning, but that one was aggressive.
His back came out of the water and
yeah,
showed us where he was.
Nice work, kid.
Beautiful.
Oh boy. Good boy, Cap.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Thank
job.
you.
There's an opener. Oh boy. Love it.
Me too.
Love it, love it, love it.
All right, let's catch about 30 more.
I like that idea too. You know, over the years, Weeden Island has just been a very, very productive spot for redfish. You know, ever since my early days, 25 years ago, starting as a guide on Tampa Bay, you know, this is an area that you would spend time looking for those giant schools of big breeder redfish. And more often than not, you'll find them. They're somewhere nestled into that beautiful mangrove shoreline there. You know, the estuary is it's just incredible. You know, it's got great water flow, and the whole thing just kind of has great energy with the birds, and it's just a really, really great place. There's always a lot of bait here, you know, and that again comes from that really good water flow that it gets. So it's just a really, really great part of the Tampa Bay estuary. Atta boy. Boy, that cork's the way to go. That cork is the way to go. That fish came out of the trees.
Yeah, he did. Not a big one, but still take it.
You know what? It doesn't matter even to me how big they are when you get an eat like that.
Yeah.
When you can see the chase down.
Any bigger, he might have got me in the trees.
Yeah, he might have. Not a bad fish.
Not bad. Good charter fish.
We always want them bigger, right?
Yeah. Just like boats.
Right. It's not a bad fish. That is not a bad fish at all. That boy, Capt. Bronze. They're so bronze back here. I wonder if it's this bottom.
It's got to be. I think it's all the tannins in the water.
Because it is bronze. Bronze bomber stuff right there. If you put it in the sunlight, you can really see the bronze, little blue on the tail, so they're up there in the trees eating them crustaceans. Cool fish. You're
My
a cool
favorite.
fish.
My favorite fish.
Yeah, mine too. Redfish and permit. You know, Capt Mikey Rogal has just become one of my favorite guys here in the Tampa Bay guide community. He's a guy who really kind of gets it, and he got it early in his career. You know, he's really great at catching fish. He's great at entertaining people on the boat, but he's got a conservation side to him too. You know, he knows how important it is to take care of this estuary, to give something back to it, and not constantly be in a take mode. He's super competitive, and that always makes it, you know, makes it fun to be around him. He really wants to catch fish every day, as all truly great charter captains do. And you know, I'm grateful for our friendship and being able to spend a day on the water here with him, right in his own backyard in Safety Harbor, Florida. That's pretty special.
There you go. There you go.
Red dog.
Red doggy.
Red dog. That is not what we saw blow up.
No, there's another one back there.
Pretty, these fish are so beautiful back here, and I think you're right. I think it's just tannic water in here.
And shallow. They say that redfish can kind of get a tan when they're in shallow water for a long time.
Well, these are bronze and beautiful. Big head shake, love it.
It's a decent one.
Not bad fish. I've never met one I didn't like.
Yeah.
I really haven't. Could be 40 inches, could be 20 inches, and I love them all. Ooh.
Let me get that one real quick.
Yeah, you can catch that one real quick if you want. I'll get this. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice fish. Beauty. Yeah,
Got him, Mike?
Yep, I think I can handle it. We'll see.
I'm sure you've done it once or twice.
Yeah, you know. I just wanted to thank you for letting me catch fish.
Yeah.
They got energy back here. That water temp's still down.
Yeah, all this rain we had dropped the temp a few degrees.
Come here. Nope, not gonna work that way. There we go. Oh yeah, it's a good fish. Good redfish. Come here. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Nice,
a good one.
Nice fish.
I think there's still a bigger one back there.
You think?
Yeah.
Spoken like a true charter captain. Fishing guide. There's always a bigger fish, Mike. Good job, Cap.
Yeah.
You had to be a little patient, but it paid off.
You had to wait for that water to get
Yeah,
right.
yep.
Start flowing a little bit.
That doesn't get much better than that right there, boy. Beautiful. I'm on the board.
All right, let's get some more.
I'm in. I like the way you talk. Face splash. Woo! Swim away all energetic like. Nice.
That's on. There we go. Get him out, Mike, get him out.
He's out.
Sweet.
Swam out. That's what it takes, well, I'll tell you that. You need to make a really precise cast.
It's all about the
It's
cast.
got to be right on the spot. Coming your way, I think, yep.
Yes, sir.
This one's not quite the stud the other one was, but he's not bad. He's got an attitude. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Stay away from the trolling motor, chump. Atta boy. Oh, here it comes.
Here, I think I can handle this one.
You got it? Had to even the score.
As my dad would say, he's Mikey sized. Come here, buddy.
Oh, what?
Come here, Bubba.
That was a cool eat.
Yeah, it was.
That is one nice thing about that cork. You do, and I think I've made it clear here this morning that I'm not a fan. There's times you got to use them, and here, just being able to see that thing get right on that edge of the trees and get eaten like that, it's a cool eat.
Yeah.
Really a cool eat. And if that fish would have been bigger, I might have lost that battle.
Yeah. And it kind of keeps the bait danced around right on the edge, right where you want them.
And there's a little bit of moss here on the bottom that also, you know, if you're bringing your live bait back free line and you have all that moss on it, a lot of that will keep it up out of that moss too. Keep it sexy for the strike longer.
Right on.
Boy.
Nice job.
Had to even it up. I was taking a whooping here. Need to catch up. You know, I'm always a little worried when you see the full moon. And usually the days leading up to the full moon aren't too bad, but the first couple of days after the full can be a little bit of a struggle. You know, I know it affects the offshore fishing maybe a little bit more, or at least some people say that it does. But I think that backside of the moon is some of the toughest fishing we have in our inshore estuaries here in Florida. And that's kind of what we ran into today. You know, the tide took a while for that tide to kind of get going, and I could kind of sense that Mike was getting a little frustrated with what we were seeing as far as that water wasn't really doing what the tide chart said it was supposed to do. So it took us a little while to kind of get in the groove. We weren't getting the bites we wanted, and then, you know, we were able to catch some fish too because of Mike's expertise. You know, mixing in the weighted floats there really helped us kind of, you know, pick up a few fish when we needed some. But it was overall a really tough bite, and I think that had mostly to do with that big moon hanging in the sky there 2 days earlier. Oh yeah, attaboy.
Oh, there's our snook.
Nice. I love that.
Not a big one, but
Hey, again, I never met a snook I didn't like. Never.
it'll get them fired up.
Snook, redfish, trout, maybe.
Yeah.
2/3 of the way to the slam. Oh yeah. We saw some bigger snook this morning that just wouldn't eat until that tide got right. So
Yeah.
now that this one's eating, maybe them bigger ones will eat today. Come here, go to sleep. Put them in the sleeper hold. Turn them upside down, scratch your belly.
Like a Labrador.
Yeah, turn them upside down. Good, cute little fish. It's good to see these back here in the back bays though.
Yeah, they're starting to recover a little bit, but not like they used to be, as they say.
No, but I mean, it's just good to see these year classes, these young fish in here. We've had hurricanes and water issues and all kinds of stuff, so. All right, swim off. So I talked about tying up the score and just had to go catch another one right
Yeah,
away.
well, you know how I am.
It's my boy.
Competitive to the T.
That
Nice
boy,
job,
kid.
thank you.
Yeah, man. Nice. I think we were feeling the effects of the moon while we were chasing redfish, you know, in the backcountry. And then as we made the transition to the bridges, trying to catch some bigger snook, I think that moon really came into effect. Because, you know, we were on a pile of snook. We had some great blow-ups, we had some great bites, even had some fish that were hanging onto the bait a little longer than normal, you know, without getting a hook in them. And it was just weird, you know, we had baits that come back and you could tell they were mouthed, but just where they were just popped and not really eaten. And it was frustrating, really frustrating for Mike. And you know, I've been doing this a long time. Some days they chew really, really good, and some days you got to grind for a bite. And today was one of them days that we had to grind a little bit. What you got, dog? Here's our trout.
Our trout.
Atta boy. There's our slam. Have you noticed that the trout fishing this year has been really good?
It's been spectacular.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It's been our best trout year in a while. Oh, I already took a shower today. Come here. Yep.
Hey, that's good release. Atta boy. There's a slam.
There's a slam.
Lucky for us that we're with a great captain that knew, you know, where to go and the tricks to do to make something happen and make it a great day. Plus the opportunity to be here in Safety Harbor, right here in my own backyard was pretty special. Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tip of the Week, I want to talk to you about my good friends at Bartow Ford. You know, since 1948, they have been a dealership that's kind of driven by family orientation, by being trustworthy. They've got a great pre-owned and new car selection. They've got a world-class service department. Everything you need for a great experience buying your next vehicle, you can get at Bartow Ford. Go to bartowford.com. This is the second vehicle I bought from Bartow Ford, 5 years apart. You go to bartowford.com. If you're in search of your next vehicle, this is the place you should start. Some of the best people in the business. Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tackle Box, Captain Mike and I are using my good old reliable Real Animals Signature Series from Bull Bay rods. We're using the 15-pound class rods. They're 7 foot, 2 inches long, got a good solid backbone through here, but all in all, it's pretty light tackle. I wasn't too worried about it, knowing kind of how we were going to attack things today. I thought this would be the really, really good choice. We've got the Quantum Strive 3000 again, that's super reliable CFX 200 drag on this thing, second to none, the best drag in the industry. 10-pound vicious braided line. We're using 20 and 25-pound vicious fluorocarbon leader. All we had on here was the Demon Perfect Circle 3/0. It's a great circle hook for fishing with pilchards like we were today, whether you're hooking them in the armpit, whether you're hooking them, you know, towards the tail, or whether you're hooking them in the nose, which is where I like to hook them. We caught some fish early before that water got really too high to the trees. Once that water got in the trees though, Mike switched to a weighted cork, and this really kind of changed the game. We were able to stay off the trees a little ways, make a little bit longer cast because of the weight in this cork, and this cork gave that bait the opportunity. There was a little bit of moss on the bottom where we were fishing at Weeden Island, and I think for me, my baits kind of kept getting into that moss a little bit. This kept that bait just above the moss and let those baits swim into the trees where those redfish and snook were hiding. That changed everything for us. I always have some of these on the boat. I highly recommend it for you as well. I'm not a fan of using corks in most circumstances, but today it worked out big time in our favor. Captain Mike Rogal's experience fishing this area really paid off, so that's a tool I would make sure you have. Again, Bull Bay rods, the best in the business, quantum reels, really good stuff. A great day of fishing. This is all the tackle you need to do exactly what Captain Mike Rogal and I did today. Get yourself hooked up, get yourself geared up, get out there and catch some fish.
Hi guys, welcome to Barfly. My name is Mike. I'm going to be walking you through what we do here and cooking you up a grouper sandwich. Here at Barfly, we use all locally fresh caught grouper. All black grouper, that's been like a big thing. People are like, oh, use red, use black. We use nothing but black grouper here. And that's one thing I respect Jeff and Celeste on. They're always true to the quality of the food more than, you know, making a buck more off something else, you know what I mean? You don't see too many places like this. Mom and pop brand. You see other bigger establishments, but they don't have the vibe we have. It's very different here. very laid back, you know, everyone gets along, everyone looks after each other. I mean, you don't find it anywhere else. You really don't. I mean, I've worked for a lot of restaurants and they have truly something special here.
You know, with the boat ramp being situated where it is here in Safety Harbor and downtown Safety Harbor being right there with, you know, the restaurants and the bars and all that, you know, Capt Mikey Rogal loves to spend a 4 or 6 hour trip on the water with his customers and then end up, you know, at one of these places kind of enjoying the conversation and some appetizers, you know, getting in the air conditioning. It's just really the way this whole Safety Harbor area is set up. It lends itself to a really, really great experience. They've just done a great job here with the parks and again, the restaurants and the, you know, the ambiance of the whole place is just really, really world class. It's a must-see destination in my opinion. Just another great day on the water. Captain Mikey Rogal, you know, pulling it off. Get to catch some beautiful redfish and a few snook and just have a great day on the water. Spend some time in Safety Harbor. Just, again, I can't say enough good things about this guy and this destination. Again, put it on your to-do list. Come to Safety Harbor, Florida and check this place out. It's world class. It's one of my wife and I's favorite places to visit, and I'm sure if you go there, you'll say the same.